Okay. Hi, I'm BC Claire. Yeah, this video is just to clear up an essay I actually posted in February 2018. It's called The Irrefutable Claim That Homosexuality is Wrong. There are millions of ways people can argue that being gay is wrong, being gay isn't wrong. And the argument in this essay, I want to make clear. First off, this essay takes a close look at the biblical claim that homosexuality is wrong. And that's a scary notion for so many people that have asserted this claim that being gay is wrong, and it's costed so many lives and caused so much suffering, all in the name of this claim, which actually doesn't really have that much firm foundation in Christian tradition. And I know what you're going to say. What, like, the Christian tradition is the backbone of this argument in society, and I totally agree with you, but I'm not talking about the Christian tradition that has been convoluted with people's opinions and biases. I'm talking about the bare roots. I'm talking about the true roots of Christianity and Judaism and how they address morality. As Descartes affirmed in me in my Philosophy 101 class, there can be no certainty if there is reason for doubt. My objective in this essay is not to change people's minds and beliefs, but I originally actually wrote it to humble myself and address this toxic certainty that I was experiencing in different areas of my life. And now my objective in sharing this is to help inspire greater peace and understanding between Christianity and the LGBT plus community. My objective is not to stir the pot for the sake of stirring the pot, though stirring the pot is good, so I don't know why, like, when you're cooking, stirring the pot is recommended. But yeah, I'm not just looking to start arguments. I wrote this essay actually a year and a half before I posted it on my website in February, so it's like 2 years ago now. I was reading this top scholarly article on biblically why homosexuality was morally wrong, and I checked their sources and was pretty thrown off. What I found was weak, and the certainty with which this author spoke I found was misleading because the evidence that he provided was far from certain or stable. And the main deception that I felt was that this belief, this Christian belief that being gay was wrong, was something that was certain and grounded in scripture and irrefutable, as my sarcastic title says. Now, I wanted to make this video to show my attitude towards this subject. I'm not out to get Christians, I'm not an angry feminist, though I am a feminist. Sometimes I get angry. And I'm not a liberal out to get conservatives and to steal free speech. I've simply been haunted by a double standard. I have seen so many Christians that brightly choose to consider all the contexts and individuals and nuances when reading verses on slavery and women, but then completely switch gears when it comes to the verses that talk about same-sex relations. So why? Why do people do this? Why do people completely shift, reading glasses, I guess? That's what it feels like when addressing this, and all I can think about is bias. That bias is so strong, and I've had to look a lot at my own biases as well through this journey that I've taken. So I'm not here to argue whether being gay is right or wrong or whatever. I just think that's the wrong question. We are human. Sexuality is so layered and can be corrupted in all sorts of ways, yet it can also be beautiful and divine in all sorts of ways. When Jesus was interrogated by the Pharisees, and they just were demanding a yes or no answer to some moral question, he did one of three things. He told a story, which I just think that's hilarious, or he responds with a question back to them. And sometimes when he does give some sort of answer, it's totally nuanced and not what people want, especially in terms of clarity. For example, when he's asked about divorce, whether divorce is right or wrong, etc., people were trying to hear, no, it's not wrong. So he basically says, well, marriage is for two people to be joined into one, but y'all keep cheating and abusing each other, so marriage is not meant for divorce. So just consider that before you go hurting each other. And that was a direct reading of what Jesus said. So that's my introduction to my essay. If you want to read it, click the link in my bio, or if you're watching this on my website, to scroll down. So yeah, just remember before you go point your finger at someone else, check yourself. Cheers.